Yesterday morning, you might have heard Professor Michael Roseman on 4BC Breakfast talking about whether Brisbane 2032 will be the digital games. That was ahead of a roundtable discussion yesterday organised by the Australian Information Industry Association, which featured, among others, the Deputy Mayor, Krista Adams. Well, I've asked Professor Roseman to report back this morning with three big ideas that emerged from yesterday's coming together of the minds. Morning, Professor.
Good morning, Spencer. Good to see you again.
What did you decide? Can Brisbane be the digital games?
Most definitely. It will be definitely a very ambitious game. So our Deputy Mayor, Krista Adams, was very articulated. So I'll give you just one example. This will be not just digital, this will be carbon-positive games. So the ambition is not just to minimize the cost, but to minimize the expense, but to highlight that this will be budget neutral. So the ambition is to really use digital to create games of a quality we've never seen before. And the Deputy Mayor was very articulated around that really, really amazing ambition.
What were some of the other key points that came out of the discussion?
The second, in order to cut costs, we need to be very, very sophisticated when it comes to digitization. And we talked about two facets. One is what could happen in the next 11 years, how we share data, how we build digital infrastructure, how we use a digital twin. But our Deputy Mayor also gave us a picture for how the Olympic Games could look like. So, for example, if you can't make it to Brisbane, what's the quality of the virtual participation? Can we sell seats that are purely virtual and give you an experience that is close to the real experience?
That's interesting. So a VR experience of the Olympics, no matter where you are on the planet.
Correct. So now imagine the Olympics takes place and you're in the same pool, you're in the same race like the real athletes. Could that be games where some are in the pool, but thousands around the world might compete?
That's amazing. You could sit under the water in the diving pool and watch the diving or something like that. Or wherever.
You could watch it or maybe even participate. So the idea, this could be really, truly inclusive games. And 11 years is a long time from here.
Yes.
So you can imagine what is possible in 11 years. So if we make sure that no matter if you're in Brisbane or not, these will be games that are truly globally engaging, then I think we create lifelong legacy.
What was the third point?
Engagement. So we only can create success, we all come together. So the question is, how do we ensure that, let's say, entrepreneurs with great ideas can pitch their contribution? What's the role of the government and how do we streamline procurement policies? And how do we create platforms where data can be shared so we don't create a lot of silo solutions? And of course, how we bring the small, medium-sized Brisbane-based company together with the global, international digital companies who want to contribute and take part in the Olympics.
Right. So what is your answer to that at this point, with the Olympics just over 11 years away? What is the best way for people, businesses, or people with great ideas to get involved, to get a seat at the table?
So take part in the conversations that take place right now. The room was packed. The interest was massive. 11 years seems like a long time, but to engage right now. So our Deputy Mayor has a committee. There are private consortia who have a committee. So to take part in these various conversations that most likely might happen on a monthly basis now, be aware of what's happening and make sure you articulate your thoughts and ideas as soon as possible.
Good on you. Professor Michael Roseman from QUC, thanks for being on the program again. We'll chat again, I'm sure.
Thank you so much, Spencer. Take care.